Welcome back, everyone. English for electrical engineering. This is already Unit 6. This will be the first part of Unit 6. Computer technology is our topic, and we are going to answer questions like, what is a computer? What does a computer do? What are the main components, and what are they generally used for? Just like in previous units, we will be looking at a couple of texts and a listening or reading comprehension, depending on how you want to use this session. We are going to read a couple of sentences and then answer different types of comprehension questions. Let's get straight into it with our first text. We're going to read about computer components, and then there will be a table which we will have to complete. So let's just get through it quickly. A computer is an electronic device that performs high-speed mathematical and logical operations and executes instructions in a program. Its main functions are to accept and process data, to produce results, store information and programs, and show results. The main characteristics of these powerful machines are speed, as they can execute billions of operations per second, high reliability in the elaboration and delivery of data, storage of huge amounts of information. A computer consists of hardware and software. The word hardware refers to the components you can physically see, such as the CPU, the central processing unit, and the internal memory system, the mass storage system, and the peripherals, input and output devices, and the connecting system. Software instead comprises all the computer programs and related data that provide the instructions for a computer to work properly. The CPU is the brains of your computer and consists of ALU, or arithmetic logic unit, which carries out the instructions of a program to perform arithmetical and logical operations, and CU, or control unit, which controls the system and coordinates all the operations. To memorize input and output data, there is an internal memory that can be distinguished into volatile and non-volatile. Volatile memory is a memory that loses its contents when the computer or hardware device is off. Computer RAM, RAM, random access memory, is a good example of volatile memory. It is the main memory of the computer where all data can be stored as long as the machine is on. On the contrary, a non-volatile memory contains information, data, and programs that cannot be modified or can be modified only very slowly and with difficulty. Computer ROM, read-only memory, for example, contains essential and permanent information and software which allows the computer to work properly. Memory storage devices are available in different options, sizes, and capacities. These devices are extremely useful. They can be rewritten and offer incredible storage capacity up to 256 GB. Well, the text is a bit, yeah. They can be magnetic hard disks, optical, or solid flash memory cards. Right, well, that's the word of computers, right? That's the word of computers. Even 256 GB is now a bit dated, or not that special. Right, so component or acronyms, full names, functions, and properties. Okay, this is the chart that you will have to, this is the table that you will have to fill in. You can go back and forth between the pages. You can look at your worksheets, complete it, and only check your answers. Right now, hardware components you can physically see, and the component software computer programs is the description. Functions provide the instructions for the computer to work properly. If you want to keep it short, you can say provide instructions. CPU, central processing unit. Functions and properties, internal memory system. Arithmetic logic unit, carry out the instructions of a program to perform arithmetical and logical operations. Right, how can we make it a little bit shorter in case you don't want to write so much? Right, if you want to let's just say you want to keep it simple, just write perform arithmetical and logical operations. So only the second line and second and third line. See you later. Control unit, control the system and coordinate the operations. Random access memory, store data as long as the machine is on. Store data with machine on is the way we could just shorten it a little bit. ROM is read-only memory, contain essential and permanent information and software. Essential and permanent information and software. Okay. Right, here we go. If you don't have any questions, then we might as well move on to our second text here. This is about USB flash drives, and we'll have to fill in the gaps with words in the box. Try and complete this one on your own, okay? And use this only to check your answers, okay? So now that you have completed the task, let's just check your answers. A USB flash drive is a memory data storage device integrated with a USB Universal Serial Bus interface. USB flash drives are removable and rewritable, and they are small enough to be carried in a pocket. These portable drives are faster, have thousands of times more capacity, and are more durable and reliable than CD-ROMs because of their lack of moving parts. Unlike most removable drives, a USB drive does not require rebooting after it's attached. They are very robust and use very little power. They just need to be plugged into a USB port to work, and they are compatible with any modern operating system such as Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. A flash drive consists of a small printed circuit board carrying the circuit elements and a USB connector insulated electrically and protected inside a plastic case. The drive is often used as a backup medium to save data because it is very user-friendly and it can be carried off-site for safety despite being large enough for several backups. Moreover, flash drives are cheaper and less fragile than many other backup systems, and its only disadvantage is that it can be easily lost because of its size, and it's easy for people without the right to data to take illicit backups. Some, especially manufacturers' flash drive, are provided with a metal or rubber case designed to be waterproof and almost unbreakable. It's been tested that these flash drives can retain their memory even after being submerged in water or put in a washing machine and even run over by a car. Right. So, words that we would have to look at. Synonyms, words with the same meaning: long-lasting, durable, sturdy. You can go back to the previous page and find a synonym which word means exactly the same as sturdy, robust. Inserted, plugged or plugged in, easy to use, user-friendly. Fabricated, manufactured, hold, retain. Hold, keep, retain. All right, so durable, robust, plugged, user-friendly, manufactured, and retain are our synonyms. Right, Back to our favorite true or false. Number one, flash drives are provided with a limited storage capacity. That one is false. They are lighter than other removable drives. True. They need an external power supply to work. This will be false. Of course, you don't have separate power supplies. You just plug them in and that's it. USB flash drives are compatible with a few operating systems. That, of course, is false. Any operating systems, basically. They can be used with. A plastic case prevents the printed circuit board from being damaged. That is true. USB drives are convenient for transferring data between computers or for personal backups. That is also true. They are more expensive than other backup systems. That is false. Some models continue to work even after being accidentally dropped into water. That was also true. All right. False, true, false, false, true, true, false, true. All right, moving on to our third and I believe final reading text, at least for this session right here. Read the text and complete the definitions with words in the box. Mouse, speaker, modem, keyboard, printer, disk drives, monitor, and scanner. Number one, something. This is the display which helps you control computer operations. It accepts video signals from a computer and shows the information on a screen. The first models used cathode ray tubes, CRTs, which were dominant technology until they were replaced by liquid crystal displays, or LCDs, in the 21st century. So would this be mouse, speaker, modem, keyboard, printer, disk drive, monitor, or scanner? This number one here will be monitor. Number two, this is like a typewriter with an arrangement of keys, and I should just stop here and say, yes, keyboard. So this is a typewriter with an arrangement of keys corresponding to written symbols. It is generally used to type text and numbers in a word processor. However, there are some special keys or combinations of keys which, pressed simultaneously, can produce actions or computer commands. Number three, this is a dynamic pointing device used to move the cursor on the screen. And I could just stop here and say this is the mouse. It consists of a plastic case, a little ball that sends impulses to the computer when rolled on a flat surface, one or more buttons, and a cable that connects the device to the computer. Modern computers are provided with built-in pointing devices that let you control the cursor by simply moving your finger over a pad. Yes, touchpads, we all know them. Today, of course, a computer mouse will not have a ball inside. There's just some sort of light, infrared. Right, number four, this captures images from printed pages or photos and converts them into digital data. Scanners, of course, and they usually come with software that lets you resize or modify a captured image. All right, moving on to number five. This receives text and graphics from a computer and transfers the information to paper. It may vary in size, speed, sophistication, and cost. In general, more expensive models are used for higher resolution color printing. Right, this is a printer. Number six, this converts electrical signals into sounds and allows you to listen to music. Stop there. Speaker. Number seven, this is a device or a program that enables a computer to transmit data over telephone lines by converting digital signals to analog waves, and it can be either internal or external to your computer. This is the modem. And number eight, these are devices that allow you to read and write data on disks. So they will be, of course, disk drives. can be either mounted inside the computer and store the computer operating system and all the documents and programs, or come in the form of removable devices. All right, so printer, speaker, modem, and disk drives. Questions, problems, issues? If none, then thank you for your attention, everyone. This was the first half of Unit 6. I'll see you again probably tomorrow for the second half of Unit 6. Thank you for the attention, and goodbye, everyone.